Sunday, bloody Sunday. And as usual, hope I remember to upload this the right channel. And a great big congratulations to Cletus McFarlane for coming in fourth. Okay, what are we looking at? Looking at the start of, I don't know if, I didn't even look. A whole box of Bloody Mary mixes from Jolson Four Brothers Premium Classic. All natural Bloody Mary mix. Gluten-free because nobody likes when they're shooting the gluten. And this one has not been opened. And like usual, it doesn't open worth a shit. 3 chunks, 4 chunks. 4 chunks! That might be actually in record territory. Okay. We got New Amsterdam. And speaking of that, a big, huge shout out to my brother, Sharky. And today is his birthday. Better use this one. Today he turns, I think he's 6. As full disclosure, this is my 327th drink so far today, but it's the first one using She's So Fucking Hot. She's a goalie. First we took my mother to her birthday dinner over at the Golden Inn, which I don't know if they are under new ownership or what, but used to be one of the best Chinese restaurants in the area. They're actually in another state, but they deliver to this address right here. We haven't ordered from them in a long time, and today, possibly, well, giving credit where credit is due, Mr. Solar, your egg rolls were at least 1,000 times better than theirs. So, smells really good. That's what she said, Cobra. Cobra, I've actually really been missing you. What are you wearing right now? Oh, giving credit where credit is due. A big thank you to McLean, because you're out of your fucking mind. We're on the backup channel, so it's titties and I don't give a shit what I say. Cheers. And McLean, thank you. I think right about now you'd be better off just getting an Uber and heading towards Minnesota. That's not bad. And I think I need to bring some stuff upstairs for later. My sister seemed kind of interested in, yeah. Hey, this reminds me of Joey's sister. Joey, you need to send me some pictures of your sister, because we want to make sure that we're not making any mistakes over, well, you know. Got a package. Smile Money says, on the Armory channel does a brew review. I won an Olight from Chico Wise on a drawing. I'm assuming that's recent. I didn't even know Chico Wise was still doing videos. Joey, first here from work. Sorry, J-Dog. Salty. All dreams are within reach. All you have to do is keep moving towards nakedness. Valaya Davis. Miss 27 says, what is nakedness in reverse? Me and my brain right now. Paul, BA Brew News says, cheers all. Then he says, Jim Beam is good. I prefer Old Forester, but it gets the job done. I've never drank Jack Daniels again. I've had Old Forester. Old Forester's not bad. Rich says, cheers all. Paul says, cheers, Rich. And Rich says to Paul, I would love to share a brew with you someday. Have you started the hops garden yet for this year? Ooh, real hops. Paul says, this is another comment, but from Paul. Have had two different beers last. I actually preferred the lower ABV. I must be getting weak. I'll mix them 50-50 to see if they drink better together. Well, case in point, when I mixed the Imperial with they became a better beer. And that was definitely a weakened beer. Tastes like honey. Mr. 27 says, eighth. Then he says, everybody hating on Brew Matt. Smile Money says, he was great today. We'll have, he was on the property. Okay, sure, it was the garage and he was not in the video. Miss 27 says, Smile Money, at least he isn't the guy who used to live close by. Stop the Brew Matt hating. He's entertaining. Then, Smile Money says back to him, no hate, just enjoy commenting on his comment. Also, it is apparent that the guy with the lampshade on his head is never a good thing long term. Miss 27 says an early morning Brew Bummy Brew Cub time biatch review of beer. That was because, once again, my review was still uploading the following morning, so I had to delete and start over. I almost feel like tonight I should just let it go for 2.5 minutes, hit delete and start over. Then I might have a chance for success. This is addressed to Mr. Schmel Package. Mr. Schmel Package. Okay, well, I'm not exactly sure what the material is, so let's just rip our way into this one. Mr. Schmel Package. It's a dunce cap. Adult one size. That is fucking fantastic. And I'm going to open it with my Holtzman. Oh, obviously it's made for somebody with a much smaller head than mine, but you get the idea. Smile Money, you also said all drinking wasn't enjoyable for you any longer. You are just one big contradiction. Laugh out loud. You are just in the mood to spend money on bad decisions. Yeah, like marriage. I mean, it's got a lot of good looking shit going on right there. This is not bad. Jolson, we need you to ring the real cowbell. Poco says anally. Spare money. You have given up on prescribed medication because you don't like the side effects. Now you're back to pain you could not stand. Which will win? Her titties. Spare money. Misplaced firearm. That is a problem I have never had. Laugh out loud. In a way, it's a good problem if you kind of think about it mathematically. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I put that on top of the dunce cap. Spare money. The loop on the handgun are common on military weapons, especially cavalry. Yeah, because they Wade says European police like them too. It's a lanyard loop. Cheapo gun guy. Old Korean adage. Even jade has flaws, or, in other words, nothing in life is even perfect. Mega. Cornflakes. Cheapo gun guy vanity plates, not for me. Sometimes it's best not to be easily identified. Mega or MAGA. Cheapo gun guy, I have a 1988 Yamaha VMAX. Trust me when I say there is no hiding. If you're not sure and you haven't seen Viv pop up on the slideshow, yeah, it's kind of like owning a red Porsche, a red Lamborghini, a red Ferrari. You might as well put vanity plates on it because I'm already fucked. And speaking of fucked, oh yeah, look at that. The highway to happiness right there, those veins. It's just because I like the way that sounds. And by now, I'm sure all of you have heard that somebody else supposedly took a shot at Trump, and the libtards, a personal friend, and if you see this, you're a fucking idiot. They're now on saying 3 for 3 for faking it. That this is the third time Trump has faked trying to be executed just so he can get his midterms up. Yeah, okay. I'd like to state that if you do see this, 99.9.8%, no, 100% of everything that you fucking post on Fagbook is the fact that you have Trump derangement syndrome. You might want to seek help. I realize that when we are together, we just never talk politics and everything goes fine, but you need help. And as a good friend of yours, there's medication that could help you with this. I would start with the one in the purple and then end with the one in the purple that has red hair. Wait, it's my opinion that most government employees aren't hired for being smart. Oftentimes, it's their direction. Well, it's the other direction. Yeah, yeah. Wade, the sights on the P-35 are 1960s combat sights, which are absolute crap. The P-35. The P-35 is the one with the fiber optic front and then the... Are we talking about the same one? That's the one that I like. I'm not sure I really care about the whole... Either way, if money was of no option, neither one would have those. Neither one would have the sights that they have on it. Yeah, just get... Yeah. Poco, you're a little late. I agree. Mike says, cheers, mate. Cheers, Mike. Mike says, I got a little breech lock Challenger press for my pistol and rifle now. Just need all my dies and a lead load, all two for my 12 gauge shotgun shells. I got to get all the primers and powder plus projectiles. I agree. J-Dog here at home. J-Dog, I think we review this one. I don't know what you're talking about, J-Dog. McLean, I bet Cobra is on of those. I bet Cobra is... I'm guessing the Smile Money. I think I bet Cobra is one of those guys who eats a chocolate bunny face first. Yeah, I mean, maybe. I mean, yeah. McLean, Eric, you made me laugh so hard I spit out my hummus. Spelt with a C-U-M-S? Asking for a friend. McLean, please start all shows off with water play. Okay. And at 18 minutes in, this one's over. Just kidding. She has kind of dead eyes, but I like her tits. So, right off the bat, I'd like to say that I went to my good friend T. McD. Some of you have met him. Some of our Shootapalazas. He let me use the camper, and we used his camper to fill it with guns and people and drive it out to the shack. Tim actually didn't go out there. He got married last night. I'm so sorry that you had to go through this, Tim. I figured he's the same age as me, and at this point in time, yeah, I don't want to sound all negative and stuff, but I would not ever get married again at my age. Rule of thumb is by this point in time, I've already been told it hasn't been worked out. It has not worked out so well up to this point in time. So why would I fucking do it again? Mr. Solar, Mr. Brown, just as I don't know, Mr. Solar, you could maybe chime in with your own math on this, but do you know that by the time that he was 42 years old, David J. Brown had been married 5 times? David just did his very last book show. So if you wanted the opportunity to go somewhere and see him set up and selling his books, especially for a discount, which might have been the last time this last go around, it just happened and now it's over. 5 marriages by the time you're age 42. No, I swore that the first time that I got married was going to be the only time, but I didn't realize that I was marrying a hooker the first time around. The second time around, there's just no reason to ever. No. If you're on a spaceship that has blown up twice and somehow you survived, why would you fucking get in the capsule for the third time? Asking for a friend. Either way, my good friend Tim got married yesterday at the same age as me, and I truly hope he's happy. McLean, no more pew talk till I can play, please. Come on out. I mean, I know the guy that I work for, and if you want, we can just, skip. I'll skip going into work tomorrow and we can go pew talk. McLean, I'm glad you didn't tell YouTube about your eating that ass tech. Well, here's McLean. We both know that YouTube AI is so fucking homo gay that if YouTube knew that I was eating his dat ass, it's okay. But when you start talking about hot chicks, firearms, reloading, nuclear weapons, or sticking an eggplant in your ass sideways, YouTube has an issue with that. I mean, I only know about the last one because Matt was telling me. Hey, let's play a round of fuck it or pass it. Pass. Really like a 50-50. I'm not sure how these Sharky rules work. Happy birthday, Sharky. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Sharky. Would you like to meet the Brew Grill, which is your neighbor's daughter's kid? Indications say yes. Yeah. Okay, fuck you, Magic 8 Ball. As long as we're doing this, that's not really one. Hang on. We want to try a bloody beer. A bloody beer. Welcome to the bloody beer. Oh yeah. Okay. Last comment from Hemp Seed Addict. It's sort of mind-boggling that once upon a time, oceans were safety buffers. Now, we just nuke your ass. So, on the... let's go back to the game. Yeah, that would be fine and dandy at all, but I'm just gonna roll. I'm gonna roll the dice. On the Bloody Mary, this Four Brothers Premium Classic. It's not bad. I mean, and mainly because the last Bloody Mary that I had was yesterday at Hell, did I say pass? Because I'm going with hell yeah. I'm all for the sleepover. I had maybe the second worst Bloody Mary ever yesterday over at the place was called the Boardroom. If you're over there, do not. If you've ever had a Bloody Mary in your life, never, ever get one from the Boardroom. And if you have... Let me rephrase that because I don't know how I just worded that. If you're a Bloody Mary fan, never, ever get one from the Boardroom because they suck. If you have never had a Bloody Mary, do not let the Boardroom tell you... your brain what a Bloody Mary tastes like, because it tasted like complete shit. Smile Money. What are you doing right now? Nice tits, by the way. So this slid down. And Smile Money's knife that he gave me fell. Obviously, once again, I got shit I need to fix. Last one was better. I have plenty of pictures. Thanks, Brad. And Rich taught me that we don't necessarily have to fear ice and bloody beers. So let's just do this. But for the nice nipples, pepperoni-ish, but they would work. On the Bloody Mary scale for itself, overall, my feelings would be an 8 for the classic. I'm not gonna have another Bloody Mary with vodka at this particular moment in time. The mix is definitely thicker than the beer. I'm okay with that. In the club, we got Rich Sane Clubbers. And we have only Rich in the club. She's got an okay face, but a hot as you know what body. Let's go to the actual video and see what was stolen. Sort by, come on, we can do this. Okay, I have no idea what is going on right now. We are going to reload this. Welcome back to Planet Earth. Okay, sort by newest first. Toot, toot, toot. McLean, take off your pants and jacket. Okay, I like where this is going. Accounted for. Yeah, wow. Take off my pants. That's the only thing that was not accounted for. Okay, so what do I think about this as a beer additive? 30 minutes in on a Sunday, Bloody Sunday. A lot of the pass, even though that's again, I can't remember what the rules are, but I'll continue to pass. Anybody not following along, by the way, on the whole Star Trek stuff, William Shatner and a lot of the original members went before Paramount and said, yeah. We just stop right here. Went before Paramount and said, "You're idiots. And if you don't get rid of him, we will never, ever say a nice thing about you or the franchise again." Because Star Trek Academy, first of all, Discovery was a fucking faggot homo fest. Star Trek Academy was a faggot transgender homo fest. And when the elites stand up and say enough is enough, yeah, I did not watch a single episode of Star Trek Academy. Star Trek Discovery, I think I watched 3 or 4 episodes and I was just like, what is this take a knee faggotry that is going on? Done. Fuck you. Well, it's nice to know that I'm not just the only one, that the entire franchise was put in jeopardy by poor decisions. Gene Roddenberry would have been... There's one thing for blazing the first interracial kiss. It's another thing to have 2 homos sticking their tongues down each other's throats. Forget it. If you want to watch the homo shit, you go ahead and watch the homo shit. But guess what? For the most part, it's all been canceled. And that's it. She's hot as hell. It's not bad as a bloody beer. I don't think I needed to put the ice in it. And will I be here tomorrow? Who effing knows? Cheers.